What up, everybody? I am the Lizelle, and this is my channel. And today we're going to be talking about how to manifest the life you want, how to get the life that you deserve. Now, this video is highly requested because people always ask me, like, how'd you get your life together? How did you become so successful at a young age, or whatever the case may be? And it's crazy because people do not understand that this is not a destination. This is a journey. It's not a race. And more importantly, I guess I'm going to leak one of them. Don't ever compare yourself to other people. Don't ever look at someone like, okay, I'm 27 and she's 27. Why is her life better than mine? Don't ever sit there and try to compare yourself to other people and try to connect your journeys together, because it's never gonna work and you're never going to get anywhere. Understand, I ain't for the faint of heart. I'ma hurt some fucking feelings. I'ma tell you about yourself. I'm not about to talk to you with no genie music in the background and tell you that everything is gonna be okay, because if you don't change your life, it's not gonna be okay. You're gonna end up being old, alone, tired, broke, and confused, all because you didn't listen to me. You didn't listen to your senses, all because you didn't use your discernment. Use your head. The Lord has given us discernment, the universe, whatever it is that you listen to. Humans are way smarter than they act. You are so much better than you think you are, and you are so much more capable of doing so much more than you give yourself credit to be able to do, or that you are doing. These videos are to help you guys get to the next level in your life, because you deserve it. You do not deserve to be miserable. You do not deserve to be sad. You do not deserve to be unsuccessful. You deserve to have the life you want. You deserve to work for the life you want. You deserve to inspire others around you and help them do the same. So a lot of the content on this channel is going to be focused on these types of videos. So comment down below what video ideas that you guys want. I have so many planned, but just in case I forgot a few. Of course, if you guys want to start your own YouTube channel, I do one-on-one consultations via my company, Media Hustle. Everything you need is down below in the description and or the pinned comment. So let's get started. Every single time I see these types of videos, people tend to talk about outward things and things that are kind of vain, in my opinion. Get dressed to get the life you deserve, get the man you deserve, and change your life. And it's like, is that all you people care about? Like, I just don't understand, because at the end of the day, all of those things are just outward things. Those are things that could change your life temporarily. You'll probably feel happy now because you got a new purse, because you got your hair done, because you're wearing makeup. You're probably gonna feel happy for a moment. But when you're by yourself and you start realizing that you're wasting time, that you're not accomplishing shit, that you're doing so many things that you don't want to do, but you do them anyway just to please other people, that's when everything kicks in, that, okay, I'm not as happy as I think. These things that I'm buying, this person that I strive to be with, is not what I need in order to help me grow. So for today's video, I'm gonna go over a collection of things that's most likely hindering you from getting the life that you deserve. When it comes to manifestation, a lot of people kind of sell this dream. Dream it, think it, and you will be it. To be quite honest, this is a big part of it, but you still have to work. Manifestation, prayer, shit, witchcraft is not an excuse to not put in work for the life that you fucking want. You cannot sit there, pray, hope, wish, whatever, and write goals down all damn day and expect it to poof happen because you have the intention to make it happen. I don't know why the hell these YouTubers keep doing this shit, but listen, put that dream in a hole. It's not gonna happen, okay? Realistically, the best way to go about this is to determine what is success to you. Not what your favorite YouTuber said, not what your mom thinks, not what your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your dog thinks, okay? Think about it. What is success to you? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What is happiness to you? What truly makes you happy? And all of that actually ties into your self-love journey, because if you don't love yourself, you won't be able to get through this. If you don't know yourself, you're not gonna be able to go through this. So this is all steps. You have to know yourself, then you have to love yourself, and then you go into the happiness and the success and all of that. All of that shit does not happen out of nowhere by itself. And in my opinion, it all just connects. Understand that these are tips that are very subjective. You may not agree with all of them, but I guarantee you at least 3 of these is going to be the reason that you do not have the life that you want. So the first one is that you have absolutely no boundaries. You let people walk all over you. You do not know how to stand up for yourself. You are a yes man. Someone wants you to go somewhere and you know damn well you want to go to sleep. You're not gonna go to sleep. You're gonna go somewhere. Someone tells you to let them borrow some money and you know damn well that that person doesn't know how to fucking pay you back. back, you're gonna give them that money. You really do not want to go to school. You do not want that job, but you still go anyway. And realistically, this is where everybody fucks up. I've done it before. I'm sure you've done it before. Everybody watching this, I'm very sure, has had this type of behavior in them, and it's very fucking annoying because it's one of the hardest things to break free from. If you know that you do not want to do something, do not do it. If you don't want to be in a relationship, don't do it. If you don't want to go to school, don't go. If you want a new job, get a new one. And a lot of people are probably gonna be like, well, it's not that easy. It's not that easy because you said it's not that easy. If you genuinely want to do something, you are going to do it. And a lot of that stems from self-love. A lot of us feel like we do not deserve better. We feel like, you know, we have to stay where we are and have to subject ourselves to a certain type of treatment because we feel like that's what we deserve. You know, this is only happening because, you know, well, I deserve this. And of course, we have the time fallacy where a lot of people are like, okay, well, I put 7 years into this relationship, I might as well stay. I put thousands of dollars into this education, I might as well finish. I've been here for 8 years at this job, I might as well keep going. If you do not want to do something, do not do it. Stop wasting your time, because then what happens is something bad happens. Okay, your boss is cursing you the hell out, you got fired because someone did some fuck shit, or like you just end up failing a whole bunch of classes, and now what do? This goes to my next one. We're blaming other people and we do not take accountability. Now all of a sudden it's the white man, it's the school, it's because I'm black, it's because I'm Hispanic, it's because I'm Asian, it's because I'm a white woman. This is why all of these things are happening to me. I can't stand the government, I can't stand the police, I can't stand whatever it is that I'm gonna blame today because I didn't have the gall, the audacity to do what it is that I want to do to make myself happy. So everything is everyone else's fault. We all done it, okay? Myself included. The guilt, the guilt, the guilt. Now understand, when it comes to adversity, we all know it exists. Racism, discrimination, sexism, all of that. It exists. However, never, ever, ever, ever get hung up on things you can't change. If you get anything from this video, understand, if you can't change it, there's no use crying about it. We can all do our part in this world to make the world a better place, but let's be 100% real, okay? All my minorities watching this, even though technically we the majority, because technically we run this bitch and our cultures influence the world, anyhow, there's always gonna be racist. There's always gonna be sexism. There's always gonna be ageism. There's always gonna be all of that shit. You cannot sit there and be so mad your entire life that these things are not going to change. You can speak about it, you can do your part, but when you're sitting here bitching, crying, complaining, it does nothing. You're wasting time. Focus on things you can control. Get that new job. Change that school. Change that major. Don't go to school. Go to trade school. Start that business. Do what you can in your life to make your life improve. Stop sitting there complaining about something that you can easily change and then blaming bigger powers as to why it's not changing. It's absolutely ridiculous that people will sit there and just blame everybody, but they're not thinking about what they can change today. The next one is you have way too many toxic people around you. I talk about this all the time because I'm a firm believer of protecting your own energy. If you know damn well your friend is fake, why are you still friends with them? If you know your boyfriend or your girlfriend's cheating on you, why are you still with them? If you know that your parents are toxic as fuck and you're over the age of 18 and you have a job, why the fuck are you still in that house? And I know we're all gonna make excuses. Well, I've been with them for a long time. Oh, well, I'm scared. Well, I don't know what to do. It's hard to get out, you know, on minimum wage. There's so many people out there that have their own places on minimum wage. There's so many people out there that break up with their boyfriends and girlfriends every day. There's so many people out there that's doing the damn thing and making it work and not making no goddamn excuses, okay? The difference between successful people and non-successful people is that successful people just get it done and they don't fucking complain. If you gonna sit here and just, oh, well, I can't get out the house because I make minimum wage. What are you doing with your money? Shopping on Fashion Nova, buying the latest FIFA game, buying the latest Jordans, spending it on that ancient boyfriend or girlfriend that you know damn well you're not supposed to be with. Did I call you out? Good. Now do something about it. You have absolutely no goals or ambitions. Understand that when you don't have a goal, when you don't have an ambition, when you don't have anything to literally wake up for, you're literally wasting your time, because now you're just waking up to either A, go to work and make money for someone else, or you are B, waking up to go to school to get an education you don't give a fuck, or you are C, literally probably sitting on the fucking couch, probably smoking dope all day. I don't know, because if you're not at work and you're not at school and you're not running a business, I have no idea what else you could be doing. doing, unless you know you're sick or you know there's special circumstances, okay? So if you think that I came through you and you bumming, feel offended. But if you're not bumming and you know you actually doing something, I got you. But understand, if you really wake up every day with absolutely no reason why you're waking up, that's probably why your life isn't changing, because you don't have a thing to change. You probably like your life. Maybe you're content, maybe you're not content, but you don't know why you're not content. Sit, think, what do I want to do? Where do I want to be? What is my original interest in life? Do I like to draw? Do I like to sing? Do I like to dance? Do I like science? Do I like medical stuff? Do I like to read? Do I like to write? Like, what do you like to do? Because that will probably connect you to what your true passions are and lead you to having a happier, full life, because you'll be able to attach your career, your business, whatever the case may be, to that passion. People who aren't passionate are just floating around. Now, because you have all of these toxic people around you and you refuse to have boundaries and you hate saying no to people, of course you're gonna have the whole issue of you give too much. You care way too much about people's opinions. Now, that's one thing I could say I've mastered. The art of being nonchalant is a very difficult one to master. But at the end of the day, I guess all of us have certain people we care for. Realistically, I don't give a fuck for anyone that I don't give a fuck for in real life, okay? So if you're not a very close friend or like a very close family member, I really don't care about what you think. And if I do care about what you think, it has to be something like real serious that hits me to the core. I care about what my man thinks. I care about what my best friends think. I care about what my parents think to an extent, but realistically, I don't let anyone's opinion stop me from doing what I want to do. And that's the issue. A lot of people will see something, hear something, or get negative feedback about something they want to do, and all of a sudden, they don't want to do it anymore. This is not something that they want, when in actuality, it's something that they wanted forever. But since they have friends and family that don't agree with it, they feel like, okay, well, you know, maybe this isn't for me, maybe they're right, or if I do this, they're gonna talk shit, they're gonna be upset, they're gonna be mad. And that also ties into the having toxic people around you. A lot of people don't cut off toxic people because they're afraid of confrontation. Why do you care so much about someone who is toxic to you? Someone that has to go, someone that's adding absolutely no value to your life. You need to assess why that person's opinion is so important to you, especially when your opinion probably means absolutely nothing to them. And that's what people need to understand. A lot of times we care so much about certain people that don't give a fuck about us. We could die today, they're probably not gonna write a tweet about it. Not saying that you have to write a tweet about someone to care about them, but you guys understand. Like, there's some people that we have in our lives that really don't give a fuck. They don't know your birthday, they don't know your last name, they don't care. You know, they're only using you for resources, they're only using you for your good advice, they're only using you for whatever the case may be, but their opinion is so fucking important to us. Always think, is this person that important to me? Why is that person that important to me? And do I genuinely care about what they think about me? You have to do this for everyone in your life, okay? Mom, dad, sister, cousins, whatever. Because if you're literally holding yourself back because, oh, well, I think they're gonna judge me for this, you're absolutely not gonna get anywhere. You let anyone into your temple. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, okay? You fucking suck everybody, okay? You out here going to the club, having one night stands all the time. You out here dating any and anything just because they could do something for you because you're probably a user and abuser. You out here doing anything and everything for anyone that will give you $1, anyone that will give you a fucking Chanel bag, anyone that gives you any sort of attention in your damn DM. Ouch. Understand, soul ties are real. As much as people like to say that they're not, because society has become so sexualized that they think that all of this shit is okay, just literally fucking and sucking for fun and having an OnlyFans as a fucking side hustle, as if this is not going to haunt a lot of you in the next couple of years. Y'all can promote this whole do whatever the fuck you want culture all you want, but also understand doing what you want has consequences. I could go outside naked if I want to. If somebody does something to me, more than likely I'ma know that is because I walked outside naked. Do I deserve that? No! But I walked outside with absolutely no damn clothes on. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Every action has a consequence. If you are out here making yourself vulnerable to soul ties and just ain't shit motherfuckers, what do you think is gonna happen to you? Like, I could never understand why people put themselves in these predicaments and then complain or get confused as to why crazy things happen to them. Now, that's something I can say I never did. I've never done a one night stand. I don't got time for that shit. I'm way too bougie. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. Doesn't mean I'm holier than thou, but understand like when it comes to me, like even hugging me, I'm very particular. I don't got time for that shit because energy is very real. All of that shit is transferable, and I'm just not about to have anyone like touching me and putting their shit in me and all. No. Maybe when you're younger, okay? You're 15, 16, whatever. But when you're like literally in your 20s and your 30s and you just letting anybody fuck you because you're lonely, because you're, you know, sad or whatever, like, get it together. Go to therapy, find a hobby, go to the fucking gym, okay? There's no reason for you to be letting everyone fucking suck you just because you're sad. And if nobody's ever told you that, that's really sad. I'm telling you now, it doesn't make you less of a person, doesn't make you a bad person, doesn't mean you're gonna burn in hell. But I guarantee you, when you stop fucking and sucking everything, your life is going to get 10 times better. Oh yeah, I can see the comments now. Oh, you're slut shaming. Stop fucking and sucking everybody. I'm telling you, you can hit me up in 6 months and tell me how amazing your life has been. Before my relationship, I legit was celibate, okay? And life became so much better after that. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, I can see clearly now, the hoes are gone. It was fun having them hoes, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck do these people do for me? Are they paying my bills? Are they even taking out my trash? And the answer was no. So I was like, yeah, like y'all gotta go. It's dead weight. It's dead time. These 2 to 3 hours you're spending with this person, you could be building a business plan. These 4 to 5 hours you're spending on the phone with this person talking about absolutely nothing, sitting on the couch fucking watching Netflix, you could be editing that YouTube video that you wanted to fucking make for your YouTube channel that you never fucking started. All of this time that you're sitting here wasting going to the club every fucking week, but all the money you're wasting going to the club every fucking week can be put into an IRA, can be put into a savings account, can be put into your child's emergency fund. I don't fucking know. But understand, all of that shit is wasted. Wasted dead weight. Okay, at least pick one person to waste your time with. But when you got like a couple of fucking people, it's like, bro, how y'all remember their names? When I'm telling you, I used to forget these motherfuckers' names. It was a problem. So just dead that shit. And understand that goes for men too. Y'all even worse. Cause y'all just be impregnating any and everything. And then all of a sudden you have 25 kids and you on paternity court. All of a sudden, I'm not the father. Yes, the fuck you are. And now you gotta divide all your damn time with all of these damn people, decreasing your quality of time because now you got baby mama drama. Now you got all these kids to watch. Now you got all this money to spend because of all these kids you gotta watch. Listen, just stop being fucking stupid. Just stop. You rely on other people to make you happy or other things in possessions. Now, this is something that I've always struggled with, mainly because I'm bipolar, and if you guys are not aware, bipolar people have like a spending issue. So anytime I would get sad, I would just like go buy something and it would make me feel so much better for like the week, but then, you know, eventually like the new thing is not new anymore, or I like lose it in the sea of shit in my closet that I already have and I don't even use it. So it's like, yeah. Understand that people, things, pets or whatever, they can make you happy temporarily, right? But you should never rely on those things to make you happy. You have to find why you're unhappy and fix that. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna fall into that same pitfall, that same cycle of, okay, I'm not happy, let me do this to make me happy. Let me date this person again and see if I'm gonna be happy. And you're gonna end up in a toxic cycle. I'm not happy, now I'm happy. But I'm not happy, but I'm not happy. But I'm happy, but I'm not happy. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. We've all been through it. The next one is karma. Now, a lot of people are kind of unaware of this, sometimes because of lineage. But you know how they always say what goes around comes around? This is not always for your life only. It actually extends to your lineage and most importantly, your parents. I don't know how spiritual you may be, but all of my spiritual people can account to this, especially those who follow like voodoo practices and stuff like this. I've talked about this on my Haitian channel, which you need to go subscribe to if you're not. There is a principle. There's different names for it in different types of religions and spiritual beliefs. However, put it simply, if your parents did some fuck shit or anyone else in your lineage did enough fuck shit that it affects you, you're probably going to have a sucky life. So, example, you know how a lot of people always say, oh, well, damn, if a man has a daughter first, that means he was a hoe, and the daughter is going to basically reap what he sowed. This is true to an extent. This is not one of those situations where like a lot of people are just talking out their ass. It's a thing. If your parents were out here doing fuck shit, more than likely if they did not repent, if they did not apologize, if they did not at least attempt to right their wrongs, it's probably going to fall onto you. So that's probably why you're having so many crazy relationship issues. That's probably why you're having so many crazy mishaps that just don't make any fucking sense. Maybe your dad was a hoe, so now all of a sudden you getting hoed out. It happens all the time. I found out my dad was a hoe and I'm like, okay, so I guess that's why I was going through all of that. There's a lot of other things into this too, like everything that I mentioned in this video. And even if you do not believe in that in general, your own karma will come back to haunt you. If you're out here stealing, cursing people out, being a genuine rude and nasty person, being a fake ass friend or whatever the case may be, your karma is going to come to you. You love to hold grudges. Now, understand, I don't like a lot of people, but these people that I don't like, they was never my best friends. They was never like anyone that important to me, so I generally don't give a fuck. But even at that, I don't necessarily hold grudges. I just don't fuck with people. I feel like the whole idea of forgiveness is always being referenced to the Bible, and it's ridiculously outdated. And I also think that people do not understand the concept of apologies and forgiveness, right? When someone does something wrong to you, you're supposed to clearly tell them, because a lot of people, y'all love to do this whole, oh, well, they're grown as fuck, I'm not about to tell them what they did. That's not how life works. A lot of people are toxic as fuck. They've been toxic their whole life, and no one's ever told them what they did. So they're gonna keep doing what the fuck they're doing, and they're gonna keep getting you upset. So understand that. Also understand that there's a lot of times where we sit here and we want people to apologize to us, or we refuse to apologize, whatever the case may be. But in actuality, some things are just a genuine misunderstanding. Even sometimes, you know, I look back on something like, damn, I ain't talked to this person in 5 years. Maybe I should reach out because I don't think it was that serious. Or maybe, okay, maybe I was wrong in that situation. We go through it all the time. But understand that just because you don't talk to someone doesn't necessarily mean that you hate them, doesn't mean you're holding a grudge. I feel like a lot of people, they be like, oh, forgive them for you. Forgive them because, you know, you need to be happy. I think that's absolute bullshit. There's no way that I literally sit here and talk and think about these people that I don't fuck with anymore. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I just don't talk to them. And a lot of people also have this whole notion of, okay, well, I said sorry, so that means you have to forgive me, like now. Or better yet, I forgave this person, so that means we have to go back to hanging out. We have to go back to loving each other, and everything has to go back to normal. And that's just not how things work. If someone hurt you, you need to let them know that they hurt you, and you need to let them feel that they hurt you. I'm not saying be malicious, but I'm saying you have to give them some sort of punishment, because humans ain't shit. If you sit there and you're like, okay, well, I forgive you, and you turn things right back into normal, they're gonna continuously do the fuck shit. They're gonna continuously act like they don't give a fuck what the fuck they did to you, because what is that other saying we know? What you allow is what will continue. If you allow someone to cheat, for example, and you just take them back, no repercussions, no nothing, what the fuck you think is gonna happen? You gotta spend some time apart, you gotta tell them what they did was wrong, you gotta explain why it's wrong, because some people are really that fucking stupid, and then you have to tell them straight up, like, I need some space, I need some this, I need some that, whatever the case may be. You cannot just think that you holding grudge and being mad at the person, not talking to them for like fucking 10 years, or you taking them to court because now you suing them for like the $8,000 worth of shit y'all bought during the relationship, whatever, is gonna teach them a lesson. It's not. The grudges is more of a malicious thing. Do not be malicious. That is where it's a problem. Not talking to someone, not a big deal. When you're sitting there thinking about them, fixating on them, mad as fuck, taking them to court, talking shit on Facebook all day, all that, that is what I consider a grudge. That's beefing. I just don't like you, motherfucker. Just leave it like that. The next one has to be lack of self-care. Now, we already know a lot of us do not have time to take care of ourselves because of school, because of work, relationships, all types of things. You know, sitting on the couch watching Netflix for 6 hours. These are very important things that we have to do. But understand, you also have to give yourself time to relax, unwind, take a walk, put on a freaking face mask, take a bubble bath, go to the zoo, whatever it is that you like that makes you happy. You have to take the time to do that at least once a week. I try to do it once a day, but a lot of people really need this shit at least once a week. And you will feel so much better because you're dedicating time to yourself. Whatever it is that you want to do. Dance like a fool in the mirror listening to some 40s music, okay? Put on some makeup just for the fuck of putting on some makeup. Take some pictures if that's what you like to do. Take a walk around the block, like the block. Like, understand that focusing on yourself for just a little bit of time can do a world's difference. You refuse help. Now, this is something I've been seeing a lot lately that I just genuinely don't think is healthy. This whole, I don't need no friends, I don't need nobody, all I need is myself. Understand that that is actually not normal. You are a human and you need interaction. You cannot go about life 100% alone, because at the end of the day, you're gonna drive yourself fucking crazy. You guys didn't pay attention in school? I'm pretty sure we all learned this at least in high school or something. Like, that's not normal. You have to interact with people. Now, realistically, I'm not saying everybody needs 25 best friends, or you need like a big ass group to party with you in the club and all that. I'm saying you have to have some people that you confide in. You have to have some type of social contact that you enjoy, because that's very, very important. And even at that, I feel like everyone does need a companion. And I only say this because I've actually met certain people people, right, that were older and successful. And this is funny because I used to have this whole thing when I was like a teenager, which it's crazy to think now because I am completely different. People do change, y'all, and it's okay to change your opinions, just to let you guys know. So basically I had this whole notion of, oh, I don't want to be married, I just want to have kids. I've never seen any successful relationships in my life, and I don't want to be subjected to that type of toxicity. And it was very much so true. Like, I've never seen any successful marriages in my life. Now I have, but at the time I never did. Everyone I knew that was married was either divorced or had multiple baby mamas, whatever the case may be. So I was like, yeah, marriage is not for me, I just want to have a kid. Now I would absolutely never. I don't believe in having kids out of wedlock. I don't believe it is the best situation for a child. Not saying that if you do that, you know, your child's gonna end up fucked up, but I'm saying I do not believe in this anymore. And most importantly, I do not want to be pregnant by myself. That does not look fun. Pregnancy not by yourself don't look fun either, but I think it's way more comfortable to have someone there that you can share your life. And I've met a lot of older successful women, especially women of color, and they tend to always tell me straight up, like, I remember when I used to say, oh, I'm not getting married, they'll be like, it's a lonely life. I'm 50 and I'm not married, I don't have any kids. I wish I had kids. I wish, you know, I found someone. I wish that I, you know, had someone to share my wealth with, someone to share my happiness with, you know, all my success with. It's a lonely life. Don't say that. They would always tell me that. I never understood what the fuck they were talking about until I started getting older, and I was like, you know what, that is true. What do I do with all this money that I make when I die? What do I do with all this happiness and all these accomplishments? Like, especially when I was single, I would sit here and be like, damn, like, I wish I could tell somebody about this damn, you know, Fox soul shit that I got. And I was in a relationship at the time, but you guys understand, like, I was thinking, like, if I didn't have my man now, or even if I didn't have my ex, even though he did what he did, it's like there's so many happy moments that we've shared, you know, that outweigh the bad, right? There's so many things where it's like, whether it's a friend, whether it's a relationship, like, when you have people in your life, it just makes you happier because those people are there to celebrate you. They're there to support you. They're there to give you advice, counsel, whatever the case may be, when you need it. And when you don't have that in your life, the quality of your life does diminish. And honestly, I don't know where I saw this. I might put it on the screen if I remember, but apparently life expectancy decreases if you don't have anyone to share your life with. So it's very important. I understand that niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, whatever the case may be, but understand that a lot of times it has to do with you. It has to do with where you're finding these people. It has to do with what you're allowing. It has to do with you spending time alone. And that goes to my next one. A lot of us need time alone. I was single for 3 years before I found my man, and I'm in the best relationship in my life. Like, I love this man so fucking much, more than anything that I thought I could. Like, it's very weird because y'all already know I'm like Kanye, like, I love myself, and that's that. It's like so weird because, like, I never thought I could love someone as much as him, but I had to be single for 3 years to fucking realize that, and realize that I don't need anyone to be happy. And that's the thing, like, you don't need anyone, but at the same time you do. It's weird. It's a very weird medium. And like, I'm sure a lot of you guys understand what I'm talking about. It's like, you can only be happy by yourself, but for so long. Eventually you're going to get bitter, you're going to get lonely, you're gonna get tired. And on top of that, we're just not built to be by ourselves. But sometimes we have to take that small amount of time, whether it be 1, 2, 3, 8 years, to be by ourselves, to understand who we are as people. If you do not know who you are, if you do not love who you are, you're not gonna be able to love anyone else. That's a very, very true statement. I'm sure you've heard it before. Loving yourself is essential to success, essential to growth, essential to all your relationships, because you're going to self-sabotage all damn day if you do not love who you are. You're not gonna be sure of your choices. You're not gonna be sure of what it is that you are trying to accomplish on a daily basis if you do not love who you are. It's really, really instrumental to understand this. And that is most likely why your life is not going where you want it to be, because you don't want to be alone. You have to be around groups of people. You have to be in a relationship. You have to do this, that, and the third. You can't be by yourself. You can't enjoy your own company. Why would anybody else enjoy your own company? Think about it that way. And my final one, you're overwhelmed. Okay, now this also goes back to the self-care point. You cannot function if you're constantly tired, you're constantly stressed, you're constantly mad, you're constantly back and forth and traveling, and you know, you're never sitting still. Eventually your brain starts to overheat. It's like a computer, okay? A natural computer in your head. You cannot sit here and think that you're like a superhuman and you can handle it all. Especially ladies, we have this tendency, and it's actually very, very toxic, okay? We want to cook the food, watch our Netflix, watch the dog, and take care of the kids at the same time. Yeah, Yeah, sometimes you have to do it, but understand you have 24 hours in a day. You can space it out, okay? You can pace yourself. You can ask your man for help. You can ask your sister for help. You can ask your mom, your dad, whatever the case. You can ask people for help. If the help is extended, ask for help. And that goes back to the point of letting people help you. If someone says, hey, if you ever need someone to watch your dog, take that help. Do not sit here and just try to take on everything by yourself. There's so many facets of our lives, especially in 2021, that it's literally impossible to do everything without going insane. If you are a business owner and you're making enough money, outsource your work, okay? Like, stop thinking, oh, I can only do my things the way I want them to be done because I'm me and I'm perfect and I like things done a certain way. Let's be real. We have so much life to live, and your life is not going to be lived if you're sitting here overwhelmed, tired, stressed, and trying to be superwoman or superman all damn day. Take help when needed and take care of yourself. So those are all my reasons why your life is not going well, why you're not able to manifest the life that you want. I'm very sure at least 3 of these resonated with every single person that watched this video. Comment down below if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't believe it. If you're telling me that I'm wrong, then you literally God, okay? You a superhuman. Ain't no fucking way. I don't believe it. So with that being said, make sure you guys comment down below what was your favorite points that you actually resonated with. Make sure you guys check out my merchandise. I'm actually going to be designing more merchandise, so definitely comment down below some ideas. This is my Pro Common Sense sweatshirt. It is in the shop. Also, make sure you guys schedule your one-on-one consultation with me via Media Hustle if you want to start a YouTube channel. Please make sure you guys subscribe to my Haitian channel. And yeah, with that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye!